Sunshines, welcome back and thanks for popping in. I am so glad you're here. So before we dive into today's unboxing, I just wanted to say, if you watched or commented under my last video, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I got a little more personal in that video, which I don't do a lot on the channel. I talked about some short-term life changes that I was making through the summer. Typically when I get a little personal in videos, I become a little nervous because I'm not sure how it's going to land and what you guys are going to think about it. I should not have worried, because once I got under the comments of that video, y'all blew me away. I got so much encouragement, suggestions, tips, tricks, and well wishes, but also so many of you said that what I was saying in that video resonated with you and you wanted to make changes too. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching that video, supporting my channel. You'll never know how much that means. And if you didn't see that video, I will link it below. I also kind of talked about only wanting to work with companies or boxes that really brought me joy, that brought value to the subscription box world, that were really well curated and had an interesting point of view. And this next box checks off all of those things. It is the My Trove box for summer 2023. So this is a quarterly home decor / lifestyle subscription box. It is $224. So this is kind of at the top end of boxes that I open. The pieces in here are so charming and different and interesting and unique, things that you don't see in other subscription boxes. And I really like its point of view. So Corinne is the owner of this box, and she really works hard in finding small businesses to support, whether it's a regular small business, a women-owned small business, or maybe a small business that is minority owned. She looks for businesses that are actually working within their community to bring value to their community and give back. She also looks for things, a lot of the items in here are handmade, which I think is really great too. Now, if you watch this video and you want to subscribe, like I said, it's $224.95. If you only want this box and you don't want to subscribe, you can get the box for $234.99, so $10 more. But if you fall in love with this box, I'll put my playlist down below of all the My Trove boxes so you can kind of go and see, and you decide that you can swing an annual subscription. You do pay about $100 less getting it annually, plus you get to customize a bunch of the items in your box, which I think is really great. My Trove box is so much more than this quarterly box. Usually the quarterly boxes sell out lickety split, and then at that point she will bring out a welcome box. It's a way to dip your toe into the My Trove box world. The prices drop a little bit in that box, so if this box is a little bit pricier for you, I usually show the welcome boxes on my channel, so stay tuned for that. And then she has an incredible marketplace, so a place on her website that you can shop. I bought 2 Christmas presents last year and a bunch of stuff for myself. So if you're looking for, anything this spring and summer that's a little bit interesting and unique and you need a gift, definitely check her out. Now I have a $15 off coupon. If you're new to the My Trove box, you can use it once in the year. So you can either use it to get one of the subscription boxes, or if you spend $100 over in the marketplace, you can use it toward that purchase. In the marketplace, if you spend over $75, you get free shipping also, which is nice. So spend $100, you get the $15 off, plus you get the free shipping. So again, if you're looking for interesting gifts, definitely check them out. Now, if you've watched my Trove unboxings in the past, you might realize that this box is a different shape. They've always had this kind of long, skinny, rectangular shape. So I'm interested to see what is inside this box. I did see a couple of spoilers for this one, and she did ask me one of the items that I wanted, and I told her to surprise me because I thought they were all beautiful. So the first thing you're going to see is the My Trove box sort of pamphlet here. It says, "Hello, Summer." For our summer box, we pulled inspiration from our founder's childhood growing up in Southern California. We took our cues from California coastal design, a style which mixes contemporary and organic modern decor in tasteful neutrals and natural textures to round out a look that is distinct, relaxed, and cultivated. Okay, my curiosity is piqued. Who doesn't love the layered look of decorating with books? After an exhaustive search to find coffee table books that would strike a chord with our members, we stumbled upon something much more personal and aesthetically pleasing. Hello, stylish typography and graphics. Next up, we decided to go big with a statement decor piece from a women-owned Los Angeles brand that focuses on sustainability, ethically sourced, and unique pieces for homemade by global fair trade artisans. From there, we layered up your style sanctuary with a beautiful scent profile that conjures up summer travel through Europe from an up-and-coming AAPI-owned company. Lastly, we add in a little something minimalistic, graphic, and made to order for our My Trove Box members from a graphic designer turned ceramicist based in Oklahoma. That's really cool. And what I will also say is there's a QR code at the bottom of this. So Corinne works really hard in doing like a summer magazine. She talks about each of the companies of the items that are in the box, a little bit about them so you can know about them. A lot of times she'll put some recipes and some personal styling information in here. I know she takes a lot of time with this little magazine, so definitely don't sleep on that. Check it out when you get your box. And in the back it says the nitty gritty, and I'm not going to show you what's on there because it will spoil what's in there. Now, she's got her signature beautiful tissue. It changes every season. This time she did this gorgeous green with the leaves all over it, and her My Trove Box sticker. I hate ripping it. Okay, so the first thing in the box is the jute tote. Every single My Trove Box quarterly box that you get will have this jute tote. And let me tell you, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I have 3 of these in my car right now, and I use them on a daily basis. I love them because their handles are really, really squishy and they're long. So they're not like sitting right under here. You've got room if you've got like, you go to the farmer's market and you got a loaf of bread or flowers or something sticking out. There's lots of room. Here in Georgia, we've been a little slow to this movement, but they are starting to charge us for bags now. I don't like that price. So it's really, really challenging me to make sure I have all of my reusable bags in my car. This one's got a nice deep and wide bottom. So you can see that it holds just a ton. It's a great, great bag. You're going to fall in love with it, and it's all you're going to use. Okay, the next thing in here. Ooh, okay, this must be, something just jumped right out of the box. Did y'all see it jump? Goodness. This must be the little thing that she was talking about from the graphic designer turned ceramicist. Look at how pretty this is. It actually has the graphic on it from the author or the maker. Wouldn't be the author, right? It would be the maker. I guess it could be the author. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It says Lindsay Laval Art. This is a clay decorator collector dish. Lindsay Laval Art and Clay strives to bring simple, minimalistic beauty to everyday life. Her functional stoneware pieces are meticulously curated one by one, but are durable enough to withstand daily use in a real household. It's handmade luxury without the fuss. I talk about that in around my channel all the time. I love little things that you can use in your daily life that feel luxurious. Like, I feel like you can have pretty things that are useful too. It says this lovely 4x25 inch wheel thrown stoneware dish plate is a great addition to any home. It will serve you well as a jewelry holder, candle plate, or space to collect loose change. You will receive one of 5 designs. I'll show you the 5 designs in a minute. All pieces were lovingly handmade and made to order for each My Trove box in Central Oklahoma. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, Corinne. She always has our back. This is food safe, dishwasher safe, and microwave safe. Now, right off the bat, I was thinking that this would make a cool like spoon rest. You know, when you go to spoon or stir your soups and things, that would be cool with this. You could put salsa and chips in here. I'm thinking like summers by the pool. You could put nuts, make it a little charcuterie board. But of course, it would look absolutely stunning with jewelry or a candle or anything else that you want. I kind of like using it in the kitchen. I think it's an interesting sort of shape for dips and things. I'm a dip girl. Do y'all like dips? I love them. So this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to fold this down because I don't want you to see anything else. But these are the designs that you could have received. And mine looks even a little bit different. I think mine is more like this one. Look at that one. That one's really cool. They're very easy to use, but also have that kind of neutral aesthetic. So you could kind of put it anywhere. I think even I have a little trinket tray right here on top of this mirrored little box that I have, but it would be really, really pretty there. You know what else? Some of you are going to think this is sacrilege, but I always get my tea in the morning and I bring it up, and then there's at a certain point that it gets too strong, so I need to take my tea bag out. This would be great to have at your desk or wherever you're drinking your tea if you're a tea drinker, to put your tea bag in. Just saying, because you can put it in the dishwasher and wash it. That might be how I use mine. Okay, the next thing we have is a candle. Y'all, every subscription box, in my opinion, should have a candle. This is by Terra Candles. I got the Italian Garden candle. Let's read about that. It says Terra Classic Collection Soy Wax Blend Candles with lead-free cotton wicks, hand poured with love in St. Louis. Terra's classic scents make inspiration from travels around Southeast Asia and Europe. One of 4 classic scents will be included in your summer box. Citrus basil, inspired by cypress fruit trees with notes of herb, clementine, and honey. Now, sometimes a couple of the things from the box might make it over into the marketplace. I might be going over to get that citrus basil candle. That smells amazing. Or it sounds like it smells amazing. In my head, it smells amazing. Anyway, Italian Garden, a coveted kitchen scent with the herbaceous notes of tomato leaf, thyme, and fresh mint. Santal persimmon, deep, woodsy, and bright notes with smoked odd, saffron, persimmon, and cardamom. I think I want that one too. And then Midnight Seas, which is inspired by Scandinavian skies, notes of plum, Baltic amber, and musk. Okay, and I got, which one did I get? The Italian Garden one. Let's just take a peek and see what it looks like. Oh, it's got a wood top. It's wrapped nicely. I like that it's made in St. Louis. So it's just very classic. You can take the sticker off. This would be great in an entryway. I got the more Italian Garden one, so it would be great in my sunroom or in my kitchen. Beautiful on an entryway table. Okay, let's see what it smells like. It's very herby. You can almost smell the little bit of tomato. You know what? If you needed to put a Stouffer's lasagna, because sometimes we all need to do that in the oven for dinner, you could light this candle, put that Stouffer's lasagna in a pan, and nobody would know it. It's all about the tips and tricks, ladies, right? And this has got a nice, like, vacuum sealed, I don't know if it's vacuum sealed, but you know what I mean, a lid that goes on really, really tight. This would be pretty to reuse if you want it in your bathroom or something. Okay, gorgeous. The next item down in here, I think this is that book she was talking about that was more aesthetically pleasing. I do always save this bubble wrap, just FYI. Whenever you get packaging in a box, shredded paper or anything, save it, because when you go to mail things around the holidays or for birthdays, it's always handy to have. Okay, so the first thing is the book. It says, "You are the sunshine of my life." Okay, she picked out this book specifically for me, but there's definitely different ones. It says photo album. You know what? Let me just take the plastic off of this first. So we can kind of see what it looks like. I think there's something a little bit special about this one. It's a cloth cover, which is nice. And I think based on what I said was on the spine kind of gives you a clue as to what it is. So it says, "You are the sunshine of my life." Now there is a bunch of different ones, six different ones you can choose from. If you're an annual member, you got to choose. And again, it says photo album right here. So this would be beautiful on a bookshelf, on a coffee table, wherever you needed just a little bit of height to anything that you were doing. But what's cool about this one is when you open it up inside, it's a photo album, which is really, really cool. It comes with all of this paper. And from what I understand, this is photo safe paper, which is really, really important. As a scrapbooker, I know the value of having really good paper. So you can use this maybe for your travels, if you're going somewhere special this summer. I know when we took a trip to Hawaii, or my parents went out west, they stayed for a long time and got to travel to all the really cool Western towns. They had so many pictures. They also had like brochures and tickets and things that they brought back. So this is a really great way to kind of preserve your memories, but also make it really, really beautiful as a decor piece. Let's see what it says about that. This is the Printworks Coffee Table Photo Album. This isn't your grandmother's traditional family photo book. Printworks' next generation of photo albums remind you even more of a fancy art book, with the difference being the hidden content inside will always be closer to your heart. The extra large photo album, covered in textile both on the inside and outside, fits 2 10 by 15 photographs on each page, with enough space left to write something about it. So you could get like a white pen marker, or maybe a metallic one would be really, really pretty. Comes with 30 pages of black, high quality photo paper, and you can easily attach your photos using, I didn't show you this guy, photo stickers or photo corners. Photo album accommodates up to a total of 40 pages. Now let me show you the items, the different books that she has. Look how pretty. That one's really interesting. Look at that one. Oh, I love this one with the kind of plant in it. I love that I got sunshine. I think I'm going to put mine in my office. I think it's going to be perfect on my little cabinet there under my big picture. So an interesting piece and a book. I've never seen something like this in a subscription box before. I love that she sent me the sunshine one. So perfect. And then again, she added some photo corners. So you can just put these on the black paper and then slip your photos into these, which gives it a really upscale, a little bit more vintage look. I do believe if you want more photo corners, you can get these in the marketplace. I know for a while these were hard to find. I'm a scrapbooker and these were like a hot commodity. I don't know if they're easier to find or not, but that's great. So she added those in there. Okay, the next thing we have, holy cow, is something in a box. Let me open it. I'll be right back. Okay, so all I can say about this next piece is, y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Wait, I saw a spoiler for these on her Instagram stories, and I like gasped when I saw them, truly, truly, because they were beautiful. I had no idea how big these were. I'm blown away. Look how absolutely beautiful. They're architectural, they're interesting. You can put these on a coffee table and let them be standalone. You can put them over books or put them in a big oversized tray. I think if you're doing bookshelves, the key to styling them and making them look really good is finding pieces that are not only interesting, but have an interesting shape. This fits both of those bills. You could definitely, even though these have a little bit more of like a modern look, I think if you mix these with wood and creams and whites, it will warm up the piece. This is a piece people will talk about when they enter your house. Now, if you're interested in knowing how it was packed, it did come in a separate box in this box with packing peanuts, and then think like a Halloween mummy costume, like you would wrap yourself. These were wrapped around each link. I'm still trying to figure out how they made these, because they had to be made just like this because there's no seams in any of the ceramic links. These are handmade. I mean, absolutely stunning. Now, if you're an annual member, you got to pick the color. They came in black, white, or something called rustic gold. The rustic gold is more of a tan. She did ask me which color I wanted, and I couldn't decide, y'all. Sometimes when you give me choices, it's too hard. So I just said, surprise me. And that's what she did. Here's the 3 colors. Do you see how the rustic gold is more like a tan color? Really, really beautiful. Maybe my favorite thing I've ever received in a subscription box. This is by a company called Hitana, and it's the ceramic Eros links. These big, bold Eros links feature an eclectic and unique design that will be sure to make a statement. The accent piece features 2 interlocked ceramic rings for a chain-like appearance. Style it on its own as a ceramic or arrange them as a stack of books on your coffee table. Available in 3 contrasting colors, black, white, and rustic gold. And these were handmade by artisans in Tonala, Mexico. So this was the company that she was talking about in the opening. That is a fair trade company. It says each piece is one of a kind. Due to natural characteristics, variations are to be expected. Those are just stunning. Like, Lord, have a big old mercy on my heart, because I'm overwhelmed by them. They're beautiful. So again, if you want to get this box, I do have the discount code for $15 off. Remember, if you go ahead and get the annual subscription, you get to customize the Eros links that you want, as well as the Printworks coffee table books. And remember, there were 6 different ones that you can choose from. I think if you aren't an annual member though, honestly, I would have liked any of these cocktail books. I just said cocktail books, coffee table books. Y'all know what I mean. And any of the colors of the Eros links. I love the candle. It makes me want to buy 2 of the other ones. And then I love the collector dish as well as the jute tote. So that was my box. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below what your favorite item is. Also, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, I'd love to have you as part of my Georgia Sunshine family. So go ahead and hit it. Also, if you're new to the channel, comment below where you're from. That lets me know you're new so I can welcome you personally in the comments. And I will see you soon for another video, guys. Bye-bye.